Katie is a
All right. You know, is there a way to reverse this to where I can point it
Yeah.
at him? Oh, jeez. All right. Bishop Paul Gordon, will you tell us about your highlight of the day here in Jerusalem?
Well, knowing that I was going to have to do this a minute ago, I thought had to remember what we did today.
Yeah.
Because we did a lot. But without a doubt, the highlight was music. And I would say at the top of the list was hearing the Reverend Cammie Dewey sing the Magnificat.
Yeah.
In the locale where we supposedly believe that took place,
Mhm.
equivalent at least. And it was hauntingly beautiful. Sound.
Hauntingly beautiful. Yeah.
Hauntingly beautiful. And then after that, it's interesting. I have to say, albeit very other, that organ postlude at St. George's Cathedral here in Jerusalem was remarkable, and the organist went all out.
Mhm.
And then on a very different note was to see our group kind of embracing a whole nother genre of music than many are familiar with at a church here in Jerusalem tonight that focuses on really kind of a Judaic approach to following Christ. And it's called Christ Church. So it was a very special and musical day.
All right. And I will be sending the recording of Cammie singing the Magnificat to the church. All right. Who's ready to go? All right. Mike. Mike, say your name and where you're from.
My name is Michael Evers. I'm from St. Peter's, Sheridan.
The Reverend Michael.
The Reverend Michael Evers.
The holy Michael.
And following off what Paul Gordon said, the music at St. George's Cathedral was especially stunning to me. That particularly the way the organ was set up, it was very, very bright. It really had a brightness that I found moving. And then Cammie singing in that kind of a cavern. It was very, very.
The Church of Ein Parent.
Yes, it was very, very inspiring. But in my former life, I was a hydrologist, and I really got a big charge out of visiting the spring of Mary.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Springs are very intriguing to me. Where does the water come from? It just shows up.
Wow.
I like springs, and that was really nice in that neighborhood that we visited. I forget.
Ein Parent.
Ein Parent neighborhood.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Still drinking.
And to be in a church that was built a couple hundred years ago is no big deal here.
Yeah.
It's just the history and the fact that many of these places that we've been, Jesus has gone there before we got there. It really makes you appreciate all of Christendom.
Amen.
Amen.
Katie, are you ready?
Sure.
Say your name and where you're from.
Katie Parrish from Sarasota.
The director of our foundation.
That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of incredible moments today. I will embarrass a certain someone. My most impactful moment today was receiving communion at a church this evening, where, of course, the celebrant I did not know at all called me sister, addressed me by sister, and kneeled next to me was our bishop, Paul Gordon. Next to me at the same level receiving communion really struck my heart very deeply, and I was very grateful.
Cool. Cammie?
The Reverend Cammie.
Yeah, I'm the Reverend Cammie Dewey.
Soon to be from Buffalo.
That's right. They all know me though, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they all know.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
one that wants a red mixer.
No.
We all remember that
Fresh
sermon.
copper.
Oh, it is? Oh, I must have misheard.
Yeah, you weren't listening.
Surprise, surprise. I was drinking my coffee as I was watching.
Just make sure you keep her in the picture.
Okay.
I think he's trying to get me out of it.
Jim has a number of aides here you can't see. Okay.
That is true.
I do think for me, it was singing in that space, knowing that as tradition holds it, that is where
Hmm.
Mary was moved to say what she said and to sing her song and to sing her words
Hmm.
in that space. Was, and for this group of people, these pilgrims that I'm just still in awe that I get to be in their presence and company here, was especially special. I've been waiting for a place and a space to do something like that, and I'm grateful that it was here with these folks and that it was that song, because that is my favorite setting of the Magnificat. It's haunting. The open intervals are just make it echo and resonate, and it's such a special one for me. I've sung it in a lot of places, but this I think was the most profound.
Cool.
Do you know what button to push?
Yes. So
I know you
we're
pushed-
getting lots of
Oh, it's back
advice
on you.
here. So now it's back on me. Anybody else want to give me advice?
Jim, what was your favorite?
Oh, thank you for asking, Cammie. Other than this, which I've enjoyed every night, getting the highlights from whoever happens to want to stay up.
The same faces, a lot of the
It's the
same
same
hearts.
group.
That is true, but Mike's new.
Oh, you were here one night before, no?
I didn't give the
Oh,
highlights.
right.
No, not when I was here at the same time, probably. But I would say the picture while you were singing of Mary and Elizabeth, both that picture above the altar, but also the statue outside. Did you see the statue, the bronze?
The
The-
two women and their bellies.
Their
Yes,
bellies
yes.
touching. It gives me chills when you
Kind of
just
slightly
mention.
pregnant there, yeah.
Yeah. So to me, that was just, it brought it home.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I
Bye.
hope you'll upload this on Monday. God bless you all.
Okay, Tammy,